To start this haul, I'm going to show you guys a couple of different items that I purchased from the Anime Japan website. So the first item we have here is actually a manga series, and what's really cool about the series is that it's only 3 volumes long, so I'm technically done. If you guys watch like any of my prior manga hauls, then you would know that I don't tend to collect series in Japanese. I only collect one actually, but I have read this series a long time ago, officially through digital e-renta. However, the license for the e-renta official translations expired, and so you can no longer read it. I decided that I'm just gonna go ahead and buy the Japanese physicals instead. So a little bit about the synopsis of the story. The series follows a girl named Haruhi. She works as like a machine operator at a construction site. So the first chapter kind of starts with Haruhi. She's at this bar. Her dad wants her to move back to her hometown and work for him at his workplace. However, she doesn't want to. She loves her job. She likes working in the city and living there. And so she's trying to find a way to not go back to her hometown. And the idea she thought is that she should get married in order to stay in the city. So at this bar, there's a man. His name is Senuhara, and he actually just came to the city that night of. And so he ends up kind of following her whims. They actually registered their marriage license, and he is at her place when she wakes up in the morning, and they decided that they were going to revoke the marriage license, but Haruhi kind of wants to go through that idea of being married so she doesn't have to go back home. And so there are some conflicts on that situation. I forgot to mention, but Senuhara is actually a calligrapher, which I think is a pretty interesting profession, but in his current stage of life, he's having some issues with his career and finding a job. One caveat on the story is that it is an age gap, so both parties are adults. Haruhi's on a much younger side. She's 22, and Senuhara is actually 42, so they have a 20-year age gap. But Haruhi is a very mature character. It doesn't feel like their age gap is a big difference in their life. They're career-driven characters that really wants to kind of figure out what to do with their current situation. I'm gonna do a quick flip through of all 3 volumes for you guys to see. So here is volume 1. Love the yellow cover, and as usual, the mangaka art style for the series is just very well done, pleasing to the eye. And I really like her design. The character designs are very nice. Go, and then we have volume 2 here. I love how Senuhara, he's very serious the first 2 volumes, but then yeah, the 3rd volume here, it's very cute. And these chibi panels are so adorable as well. Okay, and then this is the final volume here. I won't do too much of a flip through in case anyone does want to check out this series, but as you can tell, it is a happy ending. And then this is Haruhi's father. But yeah, I just love their overall development in the series. It's just very well thought out. There's no unnecessary drama or third party that's trying to get in their way with the main characters relationship. I mean, there are third parties, but it's not stretched out. If you were reading a much longer story, it's very a couple chapters and then it's done, right? So I just really like how thought out for a manga series that's this short. It's very clear and concise. That is the Sesame Sea Salt and Pudding. If you guys are interested in checking out the series, it is available in English through fan scans. However, I definitely suggest you guys supporting the mangaka as well by collecting the Japanese physicals or digital chapters if you're able to. Before I get into our actual item, I have a slight tangent to share. So I only collect magazine covers for one series, and that's Tsuiraku JK to Haijin Kyoshi, which is published under Hana-Kimi. And I told myself after getting the last Tsuiraku cover that I wouldn't be collecting any more magazine covers, even if I really love a series. But as you can see here, I have another magazine cover for another series that I liked. This is a magazine cover for the series Tonari no Stella, which I have talked a couple times on like my manga hauls, because this series is officially licensed in English by Kodansha. And the magazine for this series is Bessatsu Friend. So it's a monthly magazine that has one issue per month compared to Hana-Kimi that comes out twice a month. So not too many covers for the series yet, because this series came out I think 2 years ago. But when I bought this one, I decided to check on the other magazine covers that I have previously missed, and they were a lot harder to find. I impulsively bought this magazine cover because, as you can see here, Chiaki and Subaru are just so cute in this pose. Like they're sharing a little milkshake. It's so adorable. Oh my gosh. I just adore it. It's also like a summer theme magazine cover. Came out in June, obviously. But I looked at every other Tonari no Stella covers and they're just poppin'. Like I love the pose. I love like the illustration of the cover. They're just so vibrant and bright. Bessatsu Friend has Tonari no Stella, but it also has some other series that I have shared, and I believe a couple of these series are actually licensed in English, which is very nice. So yeah, we have the chapter of Tonari no Stella here. Let's see if I can recognize some other ones. Okay, so this one is My Girlfriend's Child, and I believe we haven't seen this content yet in the English translation, so I'm trying not to spoil that. Oh, this is I See Your Face Turned Away, which is also licensed in English. Not familiar with this series. Some of them I feel like I could be familiar, but and then we have the series here, which looks to be maybe like a BL romance. Okay, well, there's a couple of different stories. Can't recognize all of them, but very beautiful illustrations. The art is very nice. Lots of like high school setting romances, so that's really cute. But yeah, I am super stoked to have this magazine cover, and I guess we'll find out in future hauls if I end up collecting future Tonari no Stella covers or even the past issues, so like wish me luck. So the previous clip was kind of setting up for this item here, but as you can see here, we do have another magazine cover, but this one is a very, very special one because this probably is the final cover of Tsuiraku JK to Haijin Kyoshi that will be featured on the Hana-Kimi magazine. So this issue here features the last chapter of Tsuiraku JK to Haijin Kyoshi. It's like kind of a bittersweet moment because I've been following the series for so long, and this past couple months I've been on the hunt and on the journey to collecting all of the Tsuiraku JK to Haijin Kyoshi covers, and I'm still missing one, but I think I've been doing a pretty good job collecting all the magazine covers over the last couple of years that the series has been serialized. But yeah, this is the final cover. It's so beautiful. We have like the apple in the like forefront, and of course we have Jeanne and Mikoto. It's just so beautiful with the red and the gray backgrounds. It's definitely like the color that most resonates with the series. But what also came with this cover is another set of bonus illustration prints. They did this illustration print style for Tsuiraku a couple of previous Hana-Kimi covers, but this looks to be like the final one, and we got, I think, a set of like 20 different illustrations. So I'm just gonna show you guys what we got. I actually have been storing these in my little like file folder, but I think my file folder does not have enough pages, so I may need to buy a new one or buy a bigger one to store all of these beautiful illustrations. So here we have is a clean version of the illustration that's on the Hana-Kimi cover. So just like a plain background. And then we have this one of our main characters in a grassy field. This one, I'm gonna quickly flip through all of them because hint hint, this is not the last Tsuiraku JK merch that I got, nor like illustrations. So you're gonna see a lot more items in the next clips. So can't be spending too much time on all of these little prints here. And we got some volume covers. This beautiful solo pic of Mikoto under this like cherry blossom. I love like how realistic these petals are. They're so pretty. This one's another Hana-Kimi magazine cover, and I really love the color palette of this one. Jeanne solo shot. Simple but chic. Oh, this one's really cute too. I like their winter outfits. This one was like the latest volume cover, volume 19, I think. Aww, I love this like little field of like white flowers. And yeah, so that is all of the illustrations that came with the purchase of this final magazine cover. Yeah, it just features like the last chapter of the series. I think this is even like the epilogue chapter. Tons of stories are in the Hana-Kimi magazine. It has like Yona the John, the guy with like, the pretty smile. Let's see. Yes. And then, yeah, another couple of series I don't really recognize. Oh, this one is Time on Side B. It has Spring Storm and Monster as well, which I don't think is in this magazine. Maybe it's like on a break for this particular issue. But yeah, lots of very fun stories in the Hana-Kimi magazine line. But this is the last Tsuiraku cover for the Hana-Kimi magazine. I'm very happy to have this, and again, this feeling is super bittersweet, but yeah, we finally hit the end for this series, and I'm super close of now collecting all of the covers. Just one more to go. Hopefully I can collect it or find it before the end of the year. So as mentioned, I do have more Tsuiraku JK to Haijin Kyoshi merch. A lot of these came out because the series is ending, so that's why there's a lot of like promotion to kind of show that the series is wrapping up. So let me show you guys all the other additional items that I got. So this first one here is actually a little binder, and it actually holds 104 bromides or 104 little prints and illustrations for this series. And I actually bought this through 7-Eleven. So this was a collaboration that the series did with 7-Eleven to celebrate the ending of the series. So at 7-Eleven in Japan, you can actually print stuff like little illustration cards and whatnot. And so they actually release 100 prints for you to get for this particular series. All 100 prints are unique in its own way. And then the binder I actually pre-ordered on the 7-Eleven site. And so with the binder, you get a digital code to get 4 bonus prints for the bromide. So the bromide fits 104 prints from front to back. So as you can see, it's like filled because I actually took some time before filming this haul to like put the prints in so I can show you guys a little bit better. But yeah, this is the little binder here. It's a little small one because the bromides are quite small, but you can see the little cat. And then it says, Falling High School Girl and Irresponsible Teacher. So the name I usually use in English to describe the series is Love Me Before You Die, but at least for the Japanese promotion, when they translate to English, that's the title that they usually use. But yeah, it's a really small and cute binder. This one just has the name on the spine. And then we have an apple on the back here. But yeah, I love the borders and the star. Simple, but very nice. But yeah, I won't show you guys everything because you guys have already seen a lot of the illustrations in previous hauls, and it kind of overlaps like the illustration posters that I showed you guys for the Hana-Kimi magazine. But yeah, it's just a collection of like all of the prints and illustration that has been released for the series, and having 104 different illustration is just so awesome. And so just gonna do like a quick flip through. So this illustration here is actually the Hana-Kimi magazine cover that I'm actually missing. This is a clean version of it, but I'm still trying to find it. But this is how it looks like if you guys are curious. Yeah. A lot more here. But yeah, I just love how small and compact this is, and I just love it how it's like made to fit all of the prints that you can get. So like I know maybe a couple people buy like 1 or 2 or like just one of their favorites, but obviously for me, I bought all 100 prints, and then I got the bonus 4 prints because I did buy the binder itself. A very nice collector item. This is the little Bromide binder that I got for the Savin Love in collaboration with the series. The rest of the items here I bought also from Animate. So these couple of items here are like bonuses that I got from purchasing the final volume of Tsuiraku. So this is the final volume, volume 20 cover of the series. So you guys are pretty familiar with this illustration because I think it came with the illustration print for the Hana-Kimi issue. But yeah, super pretty. And in the back here, gives you guys a little bit of a hint. But yeah, I won't flip through this in too much detail in case anyone is interested in reading it or haven't read it yet. But yeah, this is them when they're much older. So this is a time skip image here. Oh my gosh. And then yeah, oh, this one is they are doing a cafe collaboration with my Careful Cafe. I do hope that this cafe collaboration will do like post mail order sales, because I do really like the merch that they're selling at the cafe, but obviously you have to go to the cafe in order to get the merch. So definitely will be keeping an eye out for that collaboration if I can purchase it through post mail order. And then we also get this like really cute bonus booklet as well, just like a short side story of Jeanne and Mikoto talking. We actually also get this like cute paper illustration of our 2 main characters as well. I see this a lot as like bonus items that come with like purchasing a volume, but I think this is like very interesting that they do these type of bonuses. And then I also got this really cute acrylic display in like an iPhone style. Very cute illustration of them in that white flower field, which we've seen earlier. And then what I was most anticipated for is another illustration item for Tsuiraku, but this is the official artworks complete version of the series. Was very shocked when I heard this announcement because I am one that loves collecting illustration books. So this is my favorite shoujo series, at least in the current era. So when I heard this announcement, I just knew I had to get it. This is the illustration book. The cover looks fantastic. I love the touches of red, the gold detailing as well with artworks right here. But yeah. And then we have like the little cat. Let's look at the flip through here. Let me see. Ooh, okay, so I like looking at the inside of the covers of my illustration book because sometimes they look a little bit different. And as you can see, oh my gosh. So it's the same illustration as like the cover, but more drawn in this like red marker style. Wow, that is very, very cool. So let me actually show you guys the contents now of the illustration book. But again, I've already bought so many illustration prints of the series, so a lot of the art I think is gonna be like familiar to you guys as well. But this is the table of contents. It's split in 6 chapters, so just like years of like when illustrations came out and some like other bonuses that you can see. Yeah, I like how we can get a mixed timeline of when these prints are out. I wonder if it's like actually like in order of like dates or just like specify by the year. But yeah, we have like a couple I think that wasn't seen in like the illustration prints for the Hana-Kimi cover, as well as the Bromide, like this one here. I think this one's a unique one, but I really like this like little Red Riding Hood theme. And of course these double page spread, oh, they look so good. Ooh, wow, very good looking double picture of Jeanne. Now onto chapter 2. I love illustration books because they are of course usually bigger in size, like this one, and definitely like I'm a big fan of these like double page spreads because it just gives you more flavor to the illustration in like a larger scale. And this one actually has like other characters, so it's a really nice one to get illustrations for all of our main protagonists and their friends. Oh, this one's so cute. I think I already passed the 3rd chapter with this flip through because I see a lot of the illustrations from like the last 2 years. Okay, oh well. And then of course we have the final volume 20 cover. Again, this is so beautiful with her like white veil and the butterflies. It's just so detailed and beautifully drawn. And then this one as well, like every flower detail, it's just so beautiful. We made it to chapter 4. And this one says illustration cuts for work and private. So a couple I guess are official ones that's been released, but then a couple one are some that are unreleased. But oh, you guys know me, I love my little chibi designs. Oh, this is so cute. Yeah, I definitely don't recognize a couple of these, but again, these little chibis are so adorable. And then we got a couple of collages here and there. We have Jin with his sensei, which is really nice. And then we have like a detail cover illustration making. So this is how like the mangaka drew the cover and the process. There's a lot of work that goes into designing the cover. And then chapter 6, which I can't really read, but it is an interview with Ryuko Fukuyama and Sora, which is the mangaka of the series. And then we end off with a beautiful illustration. This one I think I've never seen before, but it is so beautiful. Then our final one with them looks like they're saying goodbye to us, which I'm gonna cry. But yeah, that is the Tsuiraku JK to Haijin Kyoshi artworks book. But that's everything that I got from the Animate Japan website, as well as the biggest feature, which is Tsuiraku JK to Haijin Kyoshi. So the next batch of items I'm going to show you guys I got from AmiAmi. These are all pre-orders that I placed through the website, and they were finally released for the month of July. So the first item I'm going to show you guys is something that I like completely did not expect at all to ever be a figure, but we have a Nendoroid for the series Phantom Thief Jeanne, which is short stories written by Arima Tamura, which is one of my favorite mangakas of all time. I rave about her in a lot of my previous videos because I really love her stories. She has like lengths of like short to long series that are just well written, and obviously her art style is just so iconic and beautifully drawn. Her art is immaculate. So anyways, this is a Nendoroid of our main character Marin in her Jeanne transformation, and I just could not believe that Good Smile decided to do a Nendoroid of her, because I'm just so shook. Like, and I'm just super happy that we are getting merch for like Arima Tamura series, you know, in the current year. So hopefully, like, fingers crossed, we'll get other figures for her other works someday in the future. But yeah, this is her Nendoroid, and then these are kind of like the different poses and little items that you can dress Jeanne up as. But yeah, she's very pretty. I love Jeanne's outfit a lot, and I just think this is gonna be so fun to assemble her and like deciding which pose I want to choose. They're all so cute. I think I really like this winking pose a lot, so this might be the potential pose I will display Jeanne as. Here is Jeanne fully assembled, and I just love how this Nendoroid ended up looking like. This is the pose I assembled her in, but I was also really indecisive between like other poses that she came with and the accessories that she had. But this one I ended up choosing is her holding a chess piece, doing a wink, and her hands on her hip. I love her outfits. It's very detailed, and honestly for this particular Nendoroid I didn't see any imperfection, which is awesome. My favorite feature of this Jeanne Nendoroid is her hair. I love how vibrant the color is, really no scuff marks. I love the little curls, and her ponytail so cute with the red bow. Overall, I think she looks stunning. I love her outfit choice that they ended up choosing for her, and honestly this is a stellar Nendoroid, and I'm super happy to have Jeanne in my collection. And what is a haul without, of course, our Arima Kana merch from Oshinoko. So for this haul, we have just 2 Kana specific merch items, not just general Oshinoko. So the first one is this very adorable t-shirt, and it says the word donuts with the donut itself. So this is a shirt design based on what Kana wears in the Oshinoko anime. I'll put it on the screen for you guys to see, but I decided to get my own t-shirt as well because I thought it was really cute. And yeah, hopefully this will fit well. This is my 3rd Kana t-shirt, so I'm really excited to add another one to my wardrobe collection. And yeah, super happy that they have made this shirt. And here we have is another Kana figure to add to my ever-growing Kana figure collection. But this is Kana school uniform outfit in the pop-up parade. This is how she looks like. Just her in her school uniform outfit, which I have quite a lot at this point. But I do think this may be like one of the last couple of school uniform Kana that we'll get, just because she doesn't really wear it as much later on in the series. She has tons of different outfits as well. And so these, you know, figures, I like placed orders for them like way long ago, and so obviously they were more in line with like season 1 types of outfits that Kana was wearing, which is like her B Komachi outfit and her school uniform. But obviously for season 2 she has, you know, her stage play outfit of the character she plays, and then, you know, they change the B Komachi outfits later on as well. Hope you guys don't mind me filming this segment via portrait mode. I tried filming this via landscape, but for some reason my camera would not focus on the figure and it kept blurring out. So my short-term fix is just to film this via portrait. Hopefully someday I can figure out how to fix this type of issue, but anyways, so this is the Kana Pop-Up Parade figure fully assembled, and I think she looks so cute. I have tons of Kana school uniform figures as mentioned, but this one also has a very unique pose. I don't have her where she's like touching her face in that kind of style, so I am super happy on how she turned out. In terms of Pop Parade, they're fairly simple to assemble because they just come with a base and you just gotta put the body in that base connection, and that one was very straightforward. In terms of quality, I think she looks very clean overall. No like scuff marks that were noticeable, especially when it comes to Kana's hair. I see that from time to time with my prize figures, so I think overall she is very good in terms of like the price you pay for pop-up parades and what you get in terms of quality. So yeah, I am very impressed with this figure, and I'm super happy to have another school uniform Kana in my collection. But yeah, that is the Kana Pop-Up Parade by Good Smile Company. The next item we have here is a long-awaited back-ordered item that I placed on Right Stuff Anime to none of their fault. It was just waiting for Viz Media to reprint this particular volume, and after 4 years, we finally have it, and I'm super stoked to have this volume here. So this is Hana-Kimi Omnibus 3-in-1 edition with volumes 13, 14, and 15. Very stoked to see that Viz Media is potentially reprinting a lot of these back order volumes. I still have like a lot to go. I do hope that they finish reprinting the remaining Hana-Kimi volumes I'm still missing, which I think it's either 1 or 2 Omnibus volumes left, but I think they will because the Hana-Kimi series is getting an anime adaptation. I believe it might be coming out next year, but I don't think the date has been confirmed. But super exciting news for this series because the series has been completed for like over 20 years now, and so it's definitely not too late for like our favorite shoujo series that is much older to get an anime adaptation. But anyways, this is the volume itself. We have Mizuki on the cover. She looks so cute in this like maidish outfit, and I guess this flowers is like a tulip. But yeah, and then on this side, this is the spine, and then here's the back with the flower. So unfortunately, my volume is kind of damaged when they had packaged it, which is very unfortunate, but that's kind of the risk when you get one volume shipped in a very interesting box. So yeah, I guess when they placed it, it was kind of folded incorrectly, and so my spine is damaged. Luckily it's on the back cover, so I'm not too like worried about it, but yeah, not the greatest. But anyways, I'm super happy to have this volume, and I cannot wait for the rest of the volumes to be printed, as well as I am so excited for the anime adaptation for Hana-Kimi. I hope it will be good. I can't wait for all the promotional activities that they're going to release for the anime. This is the Hana-Kimi 3-in-1 Omnibus volume for volumes 13, 14, and 15. To wrap up this haul, I actually have 2 more Nendoroids to share with you guys, and these boxes just came while I was filming the rest of the haul, so I thought it would be a perfect time to show you guys more figures for this video. But if you guys have watched my recent videos, I tend to open my packages before I film my unboxing because it's just much easier to take everything out and like clean up the boxes. So it's been a while since I actually opened my boxes in real time as I'm filming, but this will be a nice way to kind of wrap up things for this haul. So let me open it up, and these 2 items are actually a pair as well, which is going to be very nice because I cannot wait to display both of these Nendoroids together. I actually have more Nendoroids of this series coming in as well. Like I've already pre-ordered them, but they will not be coming out I think until like much later. So we'll these 2 for now, but we will get the rest in the future. Alright, so here we have is our favorite duo. We have Frieren and Fern from this series, Frieren Beyond the Journey's End, which is a series I really did enjoy watching the anime. I still haven't read the manga yet, but I will eventually get there. When I saw the Nendoroid announcement, I just knew I had to buy them, and the poses for Frieren and Fern are just so cute, and so I was just like, I have to display them on my shelf somehow. I purchased the Nendoroids from the US Good Smile store, and so I actually got the pre-order bonus for both Frieren and Fern. I will show you guys what the bonuses are, but will not be opening it for now. But yeah, these are the 2 Nendoroids. I'm going to show you guys the poses that they come with. So let's look at Frieren first. She looks so cool. So I don't know if I want to put her in like in an action pose or like in a cute pose, because I don't know, there's just so many good ones there. Okay, I think I'm tempted to pose her either here, where she's kind of like up in the air with her staff, or this one where she looks kind of derpy. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. But I do like yeah, they made her look like this, and then like Fern's like paired up with her. Like this is such a cute image of them together. But yeah, then we have Fern as well. And so yeah, she also comes with a lot of cute poses. This one with Fern with her bread loaf. Oh my gosh. Like, I think I have to get this. But this action one is really cute too. Oh my god. I just love her face. Like, her pouting face is like what I live for in the series. And then she has one with the comb, and then the same one on the Frieren box with them together. But yeah, I think it just has to be this one with her with the bread loaf. Oh my gosh. So yeah, if you guys are curious to the other 2 Nendoroids I did order, of course, I got Himmel and Stark. So they have already been pre-ordered on the official US Good Smile store. They also come with bonuses as well. So I'm very excited to get those. But those will not be released until 2025, so we have a long way to go. But anyways, I'm super stoked to have both Frieren and Fern together. I don't even collect the manga series. Like, I plan on doing so, but I just haven't yet. But I think these 2 Nendoroids will be a great addition to my shelves. And with that wraps up our haul for today. I hope you guys enjoyed listening to me share my thoughts on all of the new books and merch that I recently purchased. I hope to see you guys in my next video, and until then, take care. Bye!